All right, let's go ahead and show you one of the big questions we get. Hey, when are we going to hit fall foliage peak? I know you guys were wondering that.
I was wondering.
Okay,
yeah,
I was going to say, okay, yeah, because you kind of had the look on your face like, why are you doing this? Well, I'm kind of getting a lot of these questions, so yeah, there it is. So here we go, and these are Dick's favorites here. You can see we have early October for the Sangre de Cristos and down into the high Sacramentos. When you get up above about 8,000 feet, we're talking early October in New Mexico, mid-October here in the valley and out to the west, and if you're headed up to the north into Colorado, they're pretty much at peak now or just a little bit past peak at this point. Temperatures out there right now are in the 50s and 60s to the north, 70s here in central sections, and 60s and 70s down south. Big story for tomorrow will be the wind. No question about that. Wind advisory all across most of northern New Mexico and most of central New Mexico as well. It does not include the Albuquerque area. We're talking about winds 25 to 35 miles an hour, gusts to 50. Here in the metro, 20 to 30 miles an hour. Shade down from that, but still a lot of wind out there no matter where you are, and it's all because of a storm system coming in from the northwest. Now, what it's going to do is turn and head through essentially southern Colorado. Going to go just a little too far north to be a big precip maker for us, but it will get close enough to crank up those southwest winds for tomorrow. And again, very windy conditions across the board here. And what we're really going to have to deal with here is not only the wind, a couple showers to the north here. Snow levels tomorrow night could get down as low as 7,500 feet. And what we could also be dealing with here is maybe a dusting of snow, but that's about it here. We're just not the focus of the precip for this, but because those southwest winds will be so gusty, they're also going to transport in here some relatively warm air out ahead of this storm. Then back behind the storm, we get a cold front. So it's a 1-2 punch. Number one, the wind, and number two, the cooler temps. Not exactly what we like to see out of a storm. But here's a look at the 3-day temperature trend for Farmington, Albuquerque, and Roswell. Tomorrow going to stay warm across the board pretty much everywhere. But watch what happens on Thursday. Temperatures dropping significantly. 10 degrees down Roswell. Albuquerque going to drop about 15 degrees and 14 degrees up in Farmington. We'll rebound a little bit by Friday, but for the most part here, tomorrow's the warm one, and then things start to dip temperature-wise, and we'll watch for the possibility of another storm coming in for the beginning of next week. That one has at least a little more promise for precip. 70s across the northwest for tomorrow, increasing clouds, slight chance of a shower, and very gusty winds. Same deal across the northeast. Watch out for winds, maybe a little bit of high mountain snow tomorrow night. Back toward the south and west, partly cloudy here, windy at times, and windy at times as well across the southwest with temperatures in the mid-90s. East Mountains temps in the mid-70s for tomorrow. Low 80s around Estancia, Moriarty. Gusty winds there under the wind advisory. Albuquerque not under the wind advisory, but still it's going to be windy. 84 downtown, 78 in Santa Fe. And Santa Fe over the next few days going to drop temperature-wise to 64 on Thursday. Rebounding a little bit over the weekend, but still going to feel like fall out there for the first weekend of Fiesta in the Albuquerque area. We are dealing with temperatures for the most part in the low to mid-70s. I think Fiesta for the first weekend is going to be okay. Yeah, we'll wait and see next week. We could get wet, though.
Big difference between a couple of days.
Yeah, I'd say welcome to fall. We're starting to get the roller coaster, no doubt.
Thank you, Mark. Sports is next.